All right. So now I am going to talk about my love life. So in I would say it's been a pretty interesting experience. I definitely think that because of the trauma in my life with my father leaving us at a young age and him going to jail at one point and then my aunt bailing us out bailing him out. When he moved to California, he just left one day, and that like really traumatized me. And because of that, I do think that like growing up when that happened, there was a part of me that was didn't want to open up my heart because it hurt so much that he left. And because of that, even though I was like dating people in high school and college, like I think I've had like over like 15 relationships, like whether it was official or not, it's like people that I was like romantically involved with, but I was never really truly able to like open up on that deeper level, you know? There was always like an area, and there was always like a block for me. And I think I'm so glad I did Landmark because it actually after because I had this story about how I was like a horrible guy, but after I finally forgave my dad and so what had happened was he there's this program where I went to this it's like a it's like a personal development program. Ping me, reach out to me afterwards if you're interested in learning more. I can tell you all about it. But basically this coach, there's this like in front of like 100 and something people. I went up on stage and she was like, Davidson, like, you know what? You're full of shit. And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, "You said you don't give a shit about your dad, but you said you won't even invite him to your wedding. Like, what is that all about?" So I remember like calling him and I was like, "Hey dad, like what happened? Like why'd you leave us? Like why'd you move to California and leave mom?" And he was just like, for a job, but he was basically like, "Oh, me and your mom just didn't work out, you know?" And I think I don't know what it was because it's something so simple, but like from that day on, it like really shifted, and I was able to like move on with that past and not make it who I like a part of my story about like this broken guy who was not good enough for his dad to stick around with. So honestly, like that really opened up my heart and that really like changed me in so many ways. Like I don't know, because people say like I don't know, people say I'm always like a nice guy and stuff like that, but I truly felt like I was like holding back. Like there was like a part of me where I was like seeking all this like mentorship, seeking going to all these networking events, like seeking like almost like people to almost like fill that void in my life. And it's great. Don't get me wrong. It's helped me like be successful at least the last like 3 years or so. And in so many ways, it was exhausting. It's exhausting to put that level of pressure on any human being, especially because like they don't want that, right? Like who wants that like added pressure? But yeah, I'm so glad I did it, and it's really made me who I am today. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this story, and there'll be many, many more. Chronicles of Davidson. That was part 4. Cheers, stay on stick for part 5.